Tide in, dirt out.
Tide, the wash day miracle that gets clothes cleaner than any soap of any kind, brings you that zany, lovable clown of clowns, Red Skelton.
Tide, Tide presents Red Skelton.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for allowing us to come back into your living room again this week. I received a lot of letters this week, people saying, why don't you introduce David Rose? Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce this time my good friend, David Rose. Come on, Dave. Come on. What's the noise with the drummer over there? Yeah.
Oh, he has a little Mexico left in him yet.
Oh, was he down in Mexico?
A few weeks we went down, and he'd never seen a bullfight before.
Oh?
And he was very interested, and he's really gone, you know.
Oh.
He saw the bullfight going on, and I said, what are you so interested He said, dig that crazy steak knife. Dig that crazy joke, I said.
No, wait a minute. Don't go away. You know who the first bebop man was?
No.
Huh? Teddy Roosevelt when he says, dig that canal, man. David Rose. Out. Hey, before I got to go any further, I've got to tell you about my little boy and my little girl. First, I got to tell you about the little boy. He came in the other day, and he had a pair of dark glasses, and he says, I have done it. Believe me, I have done it. He says, I have found third dimension. Anything you look at is going to go into third dimension. I says, no kidding. He says, put them on. So I put on the glasses. I can't see a thing, but when I take them off, 3 pieces of candy that was in a little dish is gone. So I says, what happened to the candy? He says, don't ask me. Maybe the phantom has struck again. I said, I'm going to tell your mother. He says, oh, don't bother her, don't bother her. She's still trying to find out what happened at 3-dimension pie. You know, talking about families, tonight I would like to talk a little bit about married life. Now, you know the old saying that 2 can live as cheap as 1? Well, that's right, especially in my case. My wife is 1 and I'm nothing, you see? No, I'm kidding. Well, I'm not against marriage. I'm up against it. Now when I go home tonight, my wife says, why do you embarrass me so, you know? No, but did you ever notice all the trouble that really starts in homes, 9 times out of 10, it's the men who starts all the trouble. For instance, they're always saying their wives can't do anything too well, such as, oh, make a good cup of coffee, or change a tire, or, Now, I'll venture to say that there's not one person in our studio audience here tonight who can actually say that his wife is perfect. Yeah.
My wife is.
Huh?
My wife is.
You mean to stand up and say that your wife, you say your wife is perfect?
Absolutely.
Well, brother, you deserve a medal. Really, you deserve a medal. Anybody that can stand up and lie like that deserves a medal. No, I'll tell you one of the things that we're going to do now is a pantomime scene, and it's about the average home when they have a bridge game. Now, usually the husband says the wife can't even play bridge. So this is what it's all about tonight. We're having the Joneses over.
Red now presents two personalities who depart from the usual type of entertainment. From the Skelton Scrapbook of Satire, we present Park and Clifford.
Pardon me, Mr. Parkman. I was watching the audience reaction, and this is a hep crowd here tonight. This is television, see? They don't want that highbrow type of singing. See, this is a day and age when a singer has to be a stylist. He has to sing with a gimmick. Oh. Well, it's something like this. Okay. Following. Que bella cosa, una giornata sola, l'aria serena dopo una tempesta, per l'aria fresca, pareggiana pesca. To
Start från teatern. Очень grazie, очень глубже и прекрасна, как люблю я вас, как боюсь и вас, знать увидел вас. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems lately that the critics have made comments that the television programs are not educational. Tonight, to prove that programs can be educational, and me being a father myself, I'd like to try and show how to take care of a little baby. Please. Thank you. A little baby. Now, a lot of times you see a baby that's very nervous and very shy. That's because when the baby was first born, the mother or the father probably frightened it half to death by running in and saying, "Oh, you're all mine!" Well, don't do that. When you first walk into a room where a baby is, be nonchalant like this. Got a match? Now that you're acquainted, you can pick them up. Now, there are different methods used in picking up babies. One very popular in this town is... Hey. Now, I'm kidding. The girls here are very refined. You gotta whistle twice. But we come to picking up a baby this size. Now, a lot of times people will say, watch its little back. Now, it's very dangerous to hold a baby like that. Supposing you see someone you haven't seen in a long time. Oh, Sam! Take it easy. Now, if you're going to hold a baby like that, the best way to do is to cup the hand and put the head in there. Don't just let it lay there. Get a hold of it. Now, you notice that... Uh-oh. We forgot something. No booties. Look, no booties. Now, you notice that most babies have bow legs. Boy, you can shoot arrows with these. Hey, you think that's bow-legged? You should see my mother-in-law. When she runs, she looks like an egg beater. Of course, it's her own fault that she's so bow-legged. She used to hitchhike a lot on oil trucks. Now, the reason that babies have bow legs, that's so they can straddle the arm like that. Let them straddle the arm, get a hold of the back of the neck. You couldn't get them out of there with a crowbar. Now we come to how to undress the little fella and give him a bath. First, you got to get his clothes off. Now, the best way to do that is to hold him by his feet and then peel him like a banana. Boy, he looks like a $2 turkey, don't he? Well, now that we got him undressed, we put him in the tub, and he is ready for the bath. Now we come to how to test the temperature of the water. You stick the kid in. And if he turns red, it's too hot. The reason you stick him in, you burn your elbow if you do it the other way, see? And you stick him in, and if he turns red, it's too hot, and if he turns white, he needed the bath. Now we got one guy up there way ahead of us on everything. Now we come to what to do if the baby should cry. You start off by entertaining him. Get your coo, get your coo, get your coo. Bebop, bebop, bebop. It takes one to tango. Now, if that don't stop him, you use the old persuaders. See, that don't hurt him. That's rubber. That don't hurt him. But when you hit him, don't hit him too far back because he ain't ripe yet. Now, if he cries after that, he's probably hungry. So you feed him. I knew he'd be way ahead of it. Ladies and gentlemen, for the past 2 seasons on television and for the past 4 years, we've been with Procter & Gamble. I say we, I mean the entire staff, radio, and in television. And we've come to really know what a wonderful product Tide is. This is not merely just an ordinary, what we would say, a commercial now that we're throwing at you, but it really and truly is a wonderful product. Nothing else will wash as clean as Tide, yet is so mild. And the saying goes now, you've never had it so clean. Try Tide tomorrow. It's on your shelves at the grocer's, and if it's not there, ask him to put it there.
Rockabye Baby in the high chair, and it's your first birthday. Red, take it from there.
My young man Cool.
The Red Skelton Show has been brought to you by Procter & Gamble's Tide. And remember, it's smart to get Tide in the giant economy side. More convenient, and it saves you money.